Hereby know we that we are in him. He that saith he abideth in him, ought him also so to walk, even as he walked. Brethren, I write no new commandments unto you, but an old commandment.
Wait a minute, I thought that was a new commandment. They said that all the commandments is done away with.
But an old commandment, which ye had from the beginning. The old commandment is the word which ye have heard from the beginning.
Right.
And again, a new commandment I write unto you, which thing is true in him, in you, because the darkness is past, and the true light now shineth.
See, so he letting you know that, hey, if you keep these commandments, then the darkness is done away with, and the true light will shine through you. So every time you sit there and say, oh, I know the Most High, I'm doing his will, and you ain't keeping no commandments, you're not doing anything. And how you doing, sisters? Hey, y'all got 5 seconds for the Most High? All right, all praise. So we telling y'all, hey, come back to y'all laws, come back to y'all statutes, and come back to y'all commandments. Yep, Hosea 12 and 2 and Micah 6 and 2.
The book of Micah, chapter 6 and verse 2. Hear ye, O mountains, the Lord controversy, and ye strong foundations of the earth, for the Lord has a controversy with his people, and he will plead with Israel. Oh, my people, what have I done unto thee? And wherein have I wearied thee? Testified against me. For I brought thee up out of the land of Egypt, and redeemed thee out of the house of servants, and I sent before thee Moses, Aaron, and Miriam. O my people, remember now what Balak, king of Moab, consulted, and what Balaam, the son of Beor, answered him from Shittim unto Gilgal, that ye may be, Salaki, that ye may know the righteous of the Lord.
See, so you got to come back and understand that the Most High have delivered us from our bondage. And now we go off, and then we're back in bondage. So all we have to do is just come back to our law, statute, commandments, and the Most High will come back and redeem us again. But if we continue to live unrighteously, the Most High is not going to redeem us. He's going to continue to put us through what we're going through. We're going to continue to go through the folly we go through. We're going to continue to be in the city. We're going to continue to want in all things from our enemy. And we're going to continue to go through those folly things. So come back to the laws, statutes, and commandments, and get what the Most High got for us. Bring it out, King.
The book of Hosea, chapter 12, verse 2.
Bring it out.
The Most High have also a controversy with Judah, and will punish Jacob according to his ways. According to his doings will he recompense him.
See, so the Most High letting you know that he has a problem with Israel and with Judah, because he changed Jacob's name into Israel, and Judah is the southern kingdom. So he has a problem with both of us because of our ways. What are our ways? We cannot keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and that's our problem. If we could just get back to our heritage and do what's right by the Most High will definitely be on our side. And the world will know this, and the world will fear us. But because we don't do right, because we want to be like the heathen, the Most High is not on our side, and we continue to go through the things that we go through.
That's right.
Y'all coming over now? All praises. All praises.
All praises.
All praises.
Come on over here this word.
I only need 5 seconds. Just 5 seconds. Most High only want 5 seconds from y'all. All praises, all praises. So we just, hey, can you come stand right here in the front? We just here to just edify our people and try to teach our people, because beyond a shadow of a doubt, you know, the world has lied to our people. So if you have went to work and you went to file an application for a job, and you know it's like Asian, you know, Mexican, all those different nationalities, what nationality would you put on your job application? Black, right? So we're here to let our people know that we are not black, color of a crayon. You know, we're not all them things, that you are a Hebrew Israelite from the 12 tribes of Jacob. Right here. So is your father black? Is your father black? So if your father would be a so-called black man, you would be from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
And is you as well, your father black? So you would be from the tribe of Judah.
Let's prove.
This is Jacob's 12 sons. So Go ahead, King. We're going to show ahead and show you a few things of the tribes.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So Moses, when we had came out of Egypt, when the Most High had delivered us from Egypt, the Most High had gave, Moses some things to tell to the children of Israel because we had made a covenant with the Most High for him delivering us from out of Egypt. Go ahead and bring it out, King.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 26.
Bring it out.
Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse.
So for this covenant, he let us know that, hey, this day for bringing y'all out, there's going to be a blessing that I'm going to give y'all, but it's also going to be a curse. Bring it out, King.
A blessing if you obey the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you this day, and a curse if you will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God, but turn aside out the way which I commanded you this day to go after other gods which you have not known.
See, so what happened was once we came out of there, we started going into different religions, Christianity, all these things. And so the Most High, like, look, it's going to be a blessing if y'all do the commandments. But if you go away from these commandments, then I'm going to go ahead and punish you. And so that's why a lot of things are happening. Go ahead, King, bring it out.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1.
Bring it out.
This is the book of the commandments of the Most High.
No, this is the Bible.
This is the book of the commandments of the Most High.
Bring it out.
And the law that endureth forever.
I thought it was just on 2 commandments and it just only went to Jesus came.
And the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
See, so he letting you know that that this book of life, the law, will last forever. It don't stop like a lot of people have been told, oh, Jesus, when he comes, the laws were done away with. No, it's forever. And so this is what's going on. So go ahead, King.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. 16. Curse shall that be in the city, and curse shall that be in the field.
So I got to ask y'all a question. So when you go into the cities, who have the lowest living conditions? Us. All praise. See? And that's what's going on because we didn't keep these commandments, and go ahead and then in the fields. I mean, you can go into the tobacco fields and the cotton field. I always like to say into the work field as well. Who's the last hired, the first fired? And it doesn't make any sense. You can just fire one corporate person and make up a lot of that revenue, but they don't. They fire 100 of us to make that same amount. It doesn't make any sense. Go ahead, bring out another curse, King.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 56.
Bring it out.
The tender and delicate woman among you, which will not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil towards her husband.
Shall be evil towards who?
Her husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter, and towards her young ones that come out between her feet.
I know you've heard many a times, I wish I never had you. Oh man, you get on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? Just like your daddy. I mean, all of them types of things. I mean, those are the types of things that, only we go through, So this is some of the curses. Go ahead and bring out another one.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now, in the Bible, sometimes they use words and they actually have a different meaning. So in this term, we're going to find out the real meaning of Egypt. So we're going to take you into Exodus chapter 20, verse 2, and we're going to find out what the meaning of Egypt means in this particular context.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2.
Bring it out.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So right there, Egypt means the house of bondage. So what is another word for bondage? No, I'm talking about what's another word for bondage. Like if I say, oh, I'm going to put you in bondage, what's another word for it?
What'd you say? I
say?
hear you.
My son.
Tied up.
What's another?
Look right there. What was they taking those people?
So she stayed up there, and I went back to work.
There you go. All praises. Slavery. So bondage is another word for slavery. So we're going to go ahead and put bondage and slavery in the middle there for Egypt, and listen how it sounds.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt, into bondage or slavery again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Go ahead.
By the way, while I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there you should be sold unto your enemies.
So when we got over here, who was we sold to? And who did the Most High say who they were, though?
There you go. All praise.
All praise.
And there you should be sold unto your enemies for bondman and bondwoman, and no man shall buy you.
So no man will redeem you in Hebrew. So I just wanted to wake y'all up and let y'all know. So if anybody asks y'all who y'all are Hebrew Israelites. This is some information. Go ahead and get a hold of our brothers. You can start, they'll start, help you out with teaching you, some of the laws. Come over and congregate like we all congregate. Matter of fact, our wives right now is over at Brother House right now, and they keep the law, statutes, and commandments like we do. There are things that, we have to do in the Bible, to start keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Like for instance, like women, y'all supposed to wear dresses. Like that's one of the law, statutes, and commandments that the Most High do tell us that y'all have to keep. You know what I'm saying? Wearing fringes on the edge of your garments. Those are things like if you look at all the brothers up here, we all got fringes upon our garments. That's one of the things that the Most High requires us to do. And and then, keeping those laws, statutes, and commandments. Like people say, oh, I feel weird, I feel different. Well, it felt that way for all of us. Let me let you know. But as we did it, the Most High blessed us to do it. And all these things are our heritage, you know what I'm saying, that got took away. But
Can I get two scriptures before y'all go? You looking like you being
I know that's why. I know.
Get that Deuteronomy 7 and 6. This is Deuteronomy, and this is why we out here. Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 24.
Bring it out.
And the Most High commanded us to do all these statutes, to fear the Lord our power, for our good always, that he might preserve us alive as it is this day. And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Most High our power, as he has commanded us.
All praise, see?
So we not just out here just because it's a commandment for the men of the Most High to come warn our people in the last days.
Go ahead. No. This is what we do. Like if you notice when you go out to churches, so-called churches, they'll give you two verses, and then they'll go rant, rave, and do all that stuff. Well, we just teach the Bible. So when we telling you like what the Most High say, we're not coming out as ourselves. We're coming out as oracles of the Most High, which means all we're doing is reading the Bible. If you notice, like we won't tell you anything different. That's why when we went and told you what Egypt was, we didn't tell you what we felt Egypt was. We took you to another scripture. Because once you start keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, the Most High will open up this book and he will teach you deep, dark secrets in here.
Let me bring this out.
All right, go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy. So right now, y'all are what? Blessed, because you're hearing the words of this prophecy, right? And keep those things, which is the law, statutes, and commandments, that are written therein, for the time is at hand.
That's the book of Revelation.
Time is at hand because it's coming to the end. And whenever you ever notice, like, you know the Bible a little bit? So you know about Noah and his family, the Most High saved. So you think about it. Whenever the time something drastic was coming out, the Most High sent his prophets out in the street corners to warn his people. And that's what we're doing. If you look up Hebrew Israelites, you will see it's a lot of what's going on right here. We're everywhere. This is going on. But see, when we marry and drinking and giving in marriage and all them things, we tend not to notice everything. You know what I'm saying? But that's why we're here to let our people know we love y'all. We love y'all. We want to see y'all do righteously by the Most High. Because we don't want to see y'all destroyed in the last days. You know
Now,
what I'm
one
saying?
question for the sister. What image of God, what image of Jesus do they give you in the churches? How did he look? Because the Bible we read out of, we give an image in here, but they give you another image in the churches, right?
So do we look kind of like this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That's right.
The Bible do. Hey, look. Go ahead, bring this out. This
We're
it.
gonna bring it out. We're gonna leave y'all with
And we're
this.
going to let y'all go. We appreciate y'all for coming up and being women in y'all word.
All praises, man. All praises.
man.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ was God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
So right here it's saying that God gave John the Revelator a revelation, which is a revealing of what things will come to pass. So like right now, if the Most High came back, I mean, like, let's just say 20 years from now, they'll be like, hey, when we was right here in McDougal Terrace by Lakeland Mini Mart, you know, wasn't it a woman with, you know, kind of a goldish color blazer or, you know, sweater on that brothers is up there, prophets is talking to? It came to pass no matter what, no matter if it's 20 years ago, 30 years ago, it happened, right? So this is what John Revelator is saying, that this shall come to pass no matter what.
Verse 11, saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last, and what thou seest, write in a book.
So he's telling you right now, whatever you see, please write this in a book. And this is that book. Now right here, now drop down to 13. Watch, we finna let you know.
Verse 13, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
So right now, they're trying to give you a description. So the Most High in their royal garments, they used to always wear them long cloaks. And it went down to the foot, right? And you know, when the foot is exposed, your feet will probably be the same color as the rest of your body, right? All right, so let's go ahead and see what his feet look like.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle, his head and his hairs were white like wool.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take this account. So his head and his hair were white like wool. So which one of those have hair that's white like wool? Right there, right? All right, go ahead. We're going to read a little bit more.
As white as snow.
As white as snow. So it's giving you a description. How white? Go ahead, bring it on.
And his eyes were like as a flame of fire.
So now, which one of those, once again, have more of a depiction of eyes as a flame of fire? Oh, it's not that guy that they give us in the Christian churches, is it? The one that old granny had hanging up on the wall.
It follows you everywhere you went.
Not everywhere. All right. So let's get one more depiction, and then I'll go ahead and let y'all go.
And his feet.
So the feet gonna be the same color. Watch this.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
So you know what color brass is, right? Yep, it's like a brown color. But let's see how brown this brass is.
As if they burn in a furnace.
So if we put brass in a furnace and burn it, just like anything, what color would it be? Or black. Yeah, because we burn it, it's gonna be black. So it's either dark, super dark brown, or it's gonna be black. Watch this.
And his voice as a sound of many waters.
You know, they always depict Jesus as having a wimpy voice. Now, come on, you guys. Let's go ahead and let's just be nice and let's no. The Most High came out strong. I mean, he's a black man.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? He came out strong. He ain't no old weak punk. And that's just like us. When we come out here, we don't come to spare people, you know. We go ahead and we tell people how much we love them, you know. But then if they don't want to listen to the Most High, you know, or they be like, oh, we're quiet down. No, we got to tell people. You know, it might be somebody way over there that might need to hear the word. But we love y'all, though. And y'all go ahead, hey, contact these brothers over here. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of mighty women. They got a lot of mighty women that do it. And, hey, y'all wouldn't be the only women. They daughters, y'all come over there.
Daughters and everything. We got
Daughters, kids, all of them wear like this. So I'm telling y'all, please, we love y'all. Give them a call. They black. Oh, you hear Please, ladies. Hey, please. Give them a call, please. All praises, please. All praises. Hey, go ahead.
The book of John, chapter 14, verse 15.
Bring it up.
If you love me, keep my commandments.
Oh, you ain't got to keep them. It's only 2.
If you love me, keep my commandments.
Read.
And I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever. Even the Spirit of truth.
The Spirit of what?
Of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him. But ye know him, for he dwelleth with you and shall be in you. I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you. Yet a little while, and the world seeth me no more. But ye see me, because I live, ye shall also live.
Right. So he let you know that if you get in these laws, statutes, and commandments, that you will live. You will have life. You will have that thirst that will be quenched. You will have that food that will fill you. So, hey, with that being said, I appreciate everything. I appreciate the Most High bringing them ladies over here to get the word. Hey, and I pray that seed was sown so that another soul would be saved. And that being said, Kwam Yasharala. Kwam Yasharala. Kwam Yasharala. Kwam Yasharala. Kwam Yasharala. And death to America.
Death to America. Somebody give me Tobit. Who read? Yo, what's up? You know to crack back, right? When they put the arm like that.
Yeah.
I need you, man. You read? I can read one. I can read one. Yes. All right. Okay, I'll sit on one.
Oh, you do it like that?
Yeah, just bring out whatever precepts you have.
Okay, you do it like.
I want that Tobit 13 real quick.
Oh. I heard that joint.
I did. I heard it right too. One. I was dying. Thank you.
Oh, praises.
I love to see people actually listening, man. And so you can tell when somebody listening or somebody
Yeah,
hearing.
she was listening. She
Yeah,
was like,
she was listening. She had the face like, you know what I'm saying? All praises to the
See
Most
the
High.
thing, yeah.
All praises, man.
let me get Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. You give me Tobit 13 from the top.
Test it.
You hit the record button again on mine?
I got you, King.
All praises.
Hey man, Kwam Yasharala, we are the Hebrew Israelites, man. We out here, man. Get that brother another powerful hand in the spirit, man. Brother brought it out mighty, waking up the people, the lost sheep, the downtrodden of the nation of Israel. We're not out here for fun and games. We're not out here to be everybody's friend. We're not going to tickle your toes with a feather. We're not going to tell you that everything is going to be all right and that the Most High love everybody. We're going to give you thus said the Lord in these last days. We're going to give you the judgment that the Most High said He's going to put on this earth. You're going to either listen to it, you're going to hear it, you're going to fear it, you're going to get down, or you're going to lay down. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible. Right? That's what we're getting into. That's what we're going to go with today. I want that Ecclesiastes. Bring that out first, King.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
So, since sentence against the evil works that we are in the midst of doing doesn't happen so quickly, you think you got away with it. You think that, oh, word, I'm going to go turn up the day. I'm going to go hold old shorty out tonight, right? I'm going to go plot to kill my brother over here because he got to work. We're going to rob this nigga over here because this nigga chain fly to mine, right? We think that the Most High ain't going to put death to us or put a judgment on us or give us a punishment because it ain't happened right then when you did it, right? Go ahead.
Salakia is not executed speedily.
Right.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Read it again.
Therefore, the heart in the sons of man is fully set in them to do evil.
So the hearts, the minds of men, when nothing from no judgment that comes on them, they feel like, oh, I'm good, right? So now if I got away with it, what I'm going to keep doing? I'm going to keep on doing the evil works against the Most High. I'm going to keep not giving a damn about who I am. Hand me that stuff right there real quick, brother. The brown one, the short brown one, right? We're gonna keep doing the things that we feel like we're getting away with, right? Because the wrath of the Most High isn't coming on us expediently, right? Right? I got you. Hang on. That's why I want that. Hold on.
Bring that. From the top.
Tobit, chapter 13, verse 1.
Right?
Then Tobit wrote a prayer of rejoicing and said,
What?
Blessed be the Most High.
Do what?
Blessed be the Most High.
So a righteous man is going to say, blessed be the Most High. Because his mind, like those brothers that we were just reading in Ecclesiastes, ain't set on continually doing wicked, continually doing evil. Right? Go ahead.
Blessed be the Most High that liveth forever.
That what?
That liveth forever.
So the Most High living forever. That's why he long suffering over here. He going to let you think everything all good. Right? You're going to go through years and years of building up your little crack stash. You the dope boy of the year, right? She done laid down with many men, right? And then at the end of the day, the Most High, because he endures and lives and his word is forever, you're going to get put to death. And you're like, well, why this happened to me? Oh, Lord, don't let this happen to me. Right? Go ahead, bring that up.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 12.
Right?
Though a sinner do evil,
So what?
though a sinner do evil,
So he ain't trying to be like Tobit the righteous brother who's sending up the supplication to the Most High. We ain't trying to live like that. A sinner that does evil, go ahead.
though a sinner do evil 100 times,
What?
and 100 times,
How many times these sisters get hauled out?
and 100 times,
How many times he done slang the rock on the corner?
100
How
times.
many times he plotted to go rob his brother?
100 times.
and his days be prolonged.
And what?
His days be prolonged.
You know, ain't nobody ever run up on me, you know what I'm saying? I run the hood. Right? I ain't never got burnt with the A's from laying down with all these people. Right? Ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Right?
Yet surely I know that it shall be well.
It shall be what?
It shall be
well,
well
go ahead.
with them that fear the Most High.
It shall be well with them that fear the Most High. Bring that up.
Tobit, chapter 13, verse 1.
Bring it
Then
out.
Tobit wrote a prayer of rejoicing and said, Blessed be the Most High that liveth forever,
ahead.
and blessed be his kingdom.
Go ahead.
For he doth scorn.
He do what?
He does scorn.
Right.
And have mercy.
And have what?
And have
Mercy.
mercy.
Go ahead.
He leadeth down to hell.
He do what?
He
Lead us down to hell.
But I thought they said they was gonna get away with it over 100 times. Read it again.
God. For he doth scourge and have mercy. He leadeth down to hell.
He do what?
He
Lead us down to hell.
Hell is a low place, a low estate. But see, when you done got rid of all them, you done did that thing 100 times, and now the judgment on that ass, right? Now you in hell. Now you got to worry about them test results coming back from that doctor, right? Now you got to see if they're going to get that lead poisoning from them hot ones your boys done plotted on you, and now they finally got you.
That's right.
Now you got to think about them things. Keep going.
Salah. He leadeth down to hell and bringeth up again.
And he can bring it up again. He can fix that situation, right? Go ahead.
Neither is there any that can avoid his hand.
Read it again.
Neither is there any that can avoid
His hand.
Neither is there any that can avoid his hands.
That's right.
So we out here to give you warning so you don't fall into the hands of the judgment of the Most High.
That's right.
We're not out here to be your buddies and your friends, right? Come keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, right? Grow your beard out. Learn who you are, right? Get some understanding of these precepts. Then we can be your brothers. Then we can be your friends.
That's right.
Then, hopefully, mercifully, the Most High, you won't be in his hand of judgment.
Wake him up,
Go ahead. Bring it up.
You want to keep on with that Tobit or
Yeah, I'm going to stay on that topic, but if you got a precept, bring it up.
Sirach chapter 8 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
Because sentence isn't an evil work, is not executed speedily.
Read it again.
God. Because sentence against an evil work is not done executed speedily.
So like when you commit a crime, right? They may say, "Oh, we're gonna put you in jail for 10 days." Then when you got out, you gotta go meet your PO, right? Then they might say, "Okay, well, Mr. Johnson, if you do something else, right, we're gonna give you 2 years, right? But while you're in the midst of that, you gotta make those payments, right? And we're gonna